Good afternoon, everyone. Here we go again. Been a while. Welcome to the South Leeds Stadium. Bright sunshine for Hunslet versus Oldham. Preparations are done, the teams are back in the sheds. Oldham have made 3 changes. So let me run through the side. Jack Walker, the fullback. It's Tom Nisbet, Ben Davies, Ben O'Keefe comes in for Jake Bibby and Luke Former. Morgan Smith and Josh Drinkwater in the halves. Ted Chaplow and Tom McKinney either side of the captain, Matty Wildy. And then Matty Ashurst, Bailey Liu in for Brad Day and Adam Milner. Tom Former comes in on the bench alongside Owen Farnworth, Ewan Moore and Ryan Lannon. That is your 17 selected by Alan Kilshaw today as Roughyeds bid to make it 15 on the spin. A couple of familiar faces in the Hunslet side, not least Mo Agoro and Mackenzie Turner. They line up with James Watson at fullback, Agoro, Charlie Graham, Miles Dalton Harrop and Mackenzie Turner. The old head Lee Gaskell alongside Dan Abram in the halves, Jordan Baldwinson, Aidan Doolan and Ethan O'Hanlon up front. Then it's Harrison Gilmore, Darcy Simpson and Eddie Batty, former Super League forward, at 13. Their bench, Harvey Hallis, Cam Berry, Kevin Leroyer, the former France international, and Dom Tideman. So we're ready. Players just about ready to go too. And it's great to be back with you as Oldham bid to continue on this terrific run of form. Head coach Alan Kilshaw has said his final words. He makes his way out of the dressing room. I think he'll be heading up to the back of this main stand from which we are broadcasting to you from today on Roughyeds TV. Beautiful day in South Leeds. Gorgeous view of the Leeds skyline over to our left. The familiar running track around this pitch. And who knows, if we're lucky, we might get the steam train going past on the other side of the ground too. Here come Oldham. Led out by the captain, Matty Wildy. Walking in between 2 Hunslet flags. Ben Davies, Tom Nisbet out with him. Been in such good form too. And Oldham don't want to let the standard slip here today. So those 3 changes, Day, Bibby and Regan, the 3 out. Liu, O'Keefe and Forber, the 3 in. And Oldham looking to keep up the momentum. 14 wins on the spin. And most of the travelling Oldham support will be expecting and hoping for more of the same this afternoon. Here come Hunslet, led out by their skipper wearing 13, Eddie Batty. The dramatic music to welcome the home side. And then we're ready to go. Oldham lining up to our right as we look on in the familiar Oldham colours, the home shirts predominantly white with the red hoops, the navy shorts, the white socks. Hunslet in the green and gold with white trim. Lining up to our left, which means Mo Agoro will be on the near wing. And we're underway. And the ball finds the ground as well from the kick-off from Oldham, and first feel of the football goes to the hosts, who will be looking for an error-free first set. Attacking in bright sunshine from left to right. Hunslet approaching the 40. On the left-hand side, up the middle they come. Happy to give the ball a little bit of air, immediately right over to this near right-hand side, Moagoro showing a little bit of interest, but not involved so far. And that will be the last tackle, right on halfway. In fact, just behind halfway is the veteran Gaskell with an early spiral bomb, watched very well by Nisbet, who'll run it back, and Oldham will start on their own 20-metre line. Decent start from the hosts, ever free start from Oldham too, and Ben Davis, ever reliable, takes the first carry. Matty Wildy in the neon orange boots with a short ball left to Matty Ashurst, who gets a lot of interest. Big contact on Ashurst, who's up there in the mix for top try scorer for Oldham so far this year. Certainly with no Bibby today. Walker joining in. Can Oldham start with a bang here? Well, they've only made it up to 40, and this is the last tackle, so Drinkwater will hang back left side. In fact, Morgan Smith takes a bit of a gamble there because he scurries away on his own from right and drills a little grubber down the line. It's a good end result. Finishes 15 metres from the try line, brought back by the fullback Watson. He's got a Goro with him, and the chase is good from Oldham. And look who it is. It's Ashurst and Wildy who are involved in that previous set. You've got up there to lead the chase. And here's the former Oldham man, the flying Moagoro. Lovely guy, Mo. And he will be enjoying this contest, I am sure. I'll get through some of your messages. Thanks so much for all the messages who are coming in. Do drop a message under our commentary on Roughyeds TV. I'll get through them all, I trust you. Trust me, I will do. And a huge thank you as well to everyone who's sent a message while I've been off and recovering from ill health over the last few months. I've been off a lot longer than I wanted, and it has been difficult, but all of your messages have really been great. As Nisbet fumbles one, has he knocked it forward? I think he has. Oh dear, an early error. Well, Nisbet's saying to the referee that went backwards. I don't think it did. He was leaning over his shoulder, but he definitely knocked the ball forward, and he's knocked on here on the 10-metre line. So Oldham are going to have to defend their line in the first, 5 minutes of this contest. So I'll get to your messages in due course, but Oldham have got some defending to do. As the wind gets up, we're high at the back of this main stand here. Little gust of wind takes my team sheet and notepad away. In fact, I'll let you into a secret. I've been a bit out of the loop, and I forgot my notepad today. So I've had to borrow a sheet of paper from our digital media manager Casey Smith, who's been holding the fort in my absence, has been doing such a fantastic job. As here come Hunslet from the base of the scrum. A little jink from Dan Ibrahim wearing 7, and he might go all the way. He's outside of 2. Oldham there in number 3 on the line. Danger signs early. Alan Kilshaw said pre-match, this is one of the most dangerous attacking sides in the Betfred Championship, and we're seeing it early on. Hunslet are on the line over to our right, and the referee said it was never played. And what's he going to rule here? It's going to be Oldham ball. So Oldham have got away with one there. Hunslet were on the line. They only managed 2 tackles and an incorrect play of the ball. And Oldham breathe a huge sigh of relief off that error from Nisbet. But a little slip into the tag. Well, that's unfortunate because Hunslet had been done for a high shot there. And it was because Luke Forber slipped into the tackler. So a little bit unfortunate, but it's allowed Morgan Smith to fine touch on this near side. And a full set of 6 with Ben O'Keefe, much like myself, back in action today. Good to see Bock out there. A few muscular issues for Jake Bibby keeping him out. I've also been down to see Brad Day, who is down there on the bench. He's got a couple of nasty wounds on his leg. One of them was an inset bite, which has got infected. He's telling me he had to go to the Leeds General Infirmary for immediate treatment. It was really bad. He showed me the photo of it. I didn't really want to see it, and I don't want to see it again. Absolutely revolting. But hopefully he'll be back before too long. Oh, tackle cat White clean and Wildy's away. Wildy with a scamper, and Oldham have got a set of 6 to go at here. Back to 0. And Oldham from right to left, another set of 6. Back to 0 again. Oldham sends blur. Drinkwater pops it up and says to Ashurst, off you go, my friend. Oldham left-hand side. 10 metres away from the left of the post, and up the middle they come. With a giant stride of McKinney. It's Wildy with those orange boots again, feeding Drinkwater first receiver. Morgan Smith is well shackled, had nowhere to go. He had Walker outside him, but he never got the pass away. Hunslet's sliding defence was good. Chaplow wants the ball left. Here he is. Oh no, he's bypassed him. And it's with Adam Milner. Ted Chaplow promised me a try when I saw him in the car park. Now his old commentary sparring partner is back. Here is Ashurst again. Juggles the ball. And he's knocked on, and Oldham now come up with an error. And Hunslet have the ball back. That was good from Oldham, but another handling error. And 9 minutes into the contest, nothing on the board. It's Hunslet 0, Oldham 0. So to your comments, and hello to everyone listening, wherever you are. Great to have you with us. Sorry I've been away for so long. Hi to Stuart. Same again, boys. 15 on the bounce. Let's hope so. Pie, great to have you back. Thank you very much, Bert. Yes, George, welcome back. Thank you, mate. Let's keep it going. Up the Yed, says Stan in Granada, Spain. Bert Leach listening from Baking Hot, Mallorca. Lovely message. I see we're fielding our best signing of the season. Thank you. I'm not a new signing. I never left. It's just I thought I would be off for a few days, and unfortunately my doctor said 5 days had to be more like 5 months, so I've had to be very, very patient. So's my bank manager, by the way. But it's great to be back. Oldham, I've got a lot of work to do, by the way. Early on here, Hunslet are enjoying this. Batty again. Gaskell. Hunslet over halfway. And attacking this Oldham defence. Wildy getting through a lot of work again with McKinney. They've come to play. You wouldn't see this Hunslet side as 15th. Gaskell's going to go high. It's another tester. It's come backwards off Hunslet. This is going to be play on, and Oldham diving it far side. What's the referee going to say? He's going to say offside. The Hunslet chasers were offside, so this will be Oldham ball. Hello to Benny. Great to have you back, George. Thank you. Hi to Arthur, listening in North Yorkshire, doing the coast to coast for Christie's. Brilliant effort, Arthur. Really good cause as well, Christie's. One of my old mates who lives opposite me at home, an elderly gentleman, a very good friend of mine he has become, old Vince, who said he might listen today. He's currently being cared for by Macmillan and Christie's as well. So he'll benefit from that. Thank you very much for that, and great work. Continuing with Christie's as Oldham carry on with Wildy. Being stifled early on and get a penalty. Piggyback up the pitch, that'll help. It's going to be an Oldham penalty from 40. Back-to-back penalties. Hunslet arguing the call here. But Oldham need a bit of that as the old steam train goes past on the far side. We were hoping to see that. And there it goes behind the car park. And Oldham fine touch. Forbes looking for a football. Ben O'Keefe waiting to tap on halfway here. Here come Oldham. Ashurst held by 2. Oldham over halfway with Wildy. Drinkwater looking interested now. Wildy goes the other way. Scurries on his own to the right-hand side. There's Ted. Chaplow pumping the legs. It takes 3 Hunslet men to get him down. Wildy's up within 20 away. Bright sunshine here in South Leeds. Smith goes for a dart. Can he get the offload? Yes. Milner picks it up. Here is Ashurst with the fend, running into the line. Another 3 Hunslet jerseys. Is this the moment for Oldham to break the deadlock after 12? They're coming skinny side left. It's with Ben O'Keefe turning into the tackle. Hunslet there, 5 away. Jack Walker is the dummy half. It's back with Morgan Smith. Wildy. Behind the line is, oh, that's nice from Drinkwater. It's a 2-on-1. Davis to the far side. Nisbet, can he get away? He can. Score in the corner. Beautifully worked. Left corner to right corner. Oldham kept their patience And now they have the lead. Nisbet's try, Oldham's advantage, 4 points to 0. Well, it was the delayed ball from Drinkwater behind the line that did the damage. It created a 2-on-1. Ben Davies waited for the right moment. And his ball sent Tom Nisbet in for the opening score of the game on Roughyeds TV. Oldham having to withstand some early pressure, but now have the points on the board, 4 points to 0. Tough kick. Far side. Just inside the running track. In bright sunshine. Morgan Smith has taken it back 22. Looks to me like he's pulled it. Oh, he hasn't. He's drilled it low, just inside the far upright. So Nisbet's 4 becomes an Oldham 6. And a good start from Alan Kilshaw's men.
Oldham try.
So Hunslet prepare kick-off.
Converted by Morgan Smith.
Hello to Paul, hello to Mick, thank you for your good wishes. Hi to Ian, thank you, good to be back as well. Hello to our friend Creative Candy in sunny Skegness. And Pi, quite rightly says, let's not forget Matt, who's done such a fantastic job. Yeah, very lucky at this club to have such talent. And Matt's been brilliant standing in as Drinkwater goes on a little scamper, gets up to halfway and thinks better of it. Waits for the cavalry to arrive. Wildy, can Oldham strike? Once again, Ben Davies into the line. Hello to Dave and Lillian listening on the beach in Almira. Come on, Oldham. Another powerful burst from McKinney. Is a big unit. Wildy up there with him. 25 out, centre field, coming left with Drinkwater. Nice as well again to Walker, who's hit hard. Home fans like that one, and this is the last with Wildy. Drinkwater might kick here. Yes, floats one to the right-hand side. Davies goes up, but it bounces over his head, and Hunslet have the ball back. But a decent end to the set because Hunslet have to start 5 away from their own line. Hi to Lee. Hi to Sweeting. John in Coventry listening in. Hi to Jean, Frank and Jean, and everyone listening in hot, dry and sunny Truro. Hi to Simon Edwards listening in Coniston today. Hi to Chris Applegate as well. To Jean and Kieran and Daniel Ryan. To John and Barb in Cornwall as well. A lot of our fans in Cornwall as Forber goes over halfway, attacking Moagoro. Ben O'Keefe wants it on. The charge goes Bott. Playing left centre today. Ben Davies over on the right with Nisbet. Here's Wildy. Smith pops one up to McKinney. Down the middle, Oldham patiently going about their business, leading 6-0 with Drinkwater. Morgan Smith, nice, little show and go, brings in Walker, who's grounded 10 away. A couple of tackles in hand here. Smith, Chaplow wants it, Wildy gets it behind Chaplow and then delays. Drinkwater's going to kick early, can Ashurst get there? No, Hunslet read that well, but again, the end of set turnover is 2-3 metres from the try line. Hi to Jonathan and Janet listening at Cartmel. Happy 18th wedding anniversary, guys. So far so good here, 6-0. Nisbet's try, Oldham's lead. Oh dear, that's a penalty given away by Oldham. And that's a helping hand back down the pitch. Hunslet playing from left to right. Hi to Jack. Paul Jackson, greetings from Costa del Waterhead. Really pleasing to hear your dulcet tones again, thank you. Hi to Frank, thanks as well for your well wishes. And to Martin, had a knee operation, so can't make it today. Well, look after yourself, Martin Bowman. Recover well, my friend. Hi to Terry, hi to Gary and to Marie. To Brad, Jake, Matty as well. Hi to Deadly Boring, welcome back, G. To Daz, Sydney as well. Come on, Oldham, come on, you Yeds. And Hunslet in possession over halfway. They trail 6-0. Attacking this near right-hand side, the Oldham left edge occupied today by O'Keefe and Luke Forber, with Drinkwater defending just inside them, in between Ashurst and O'Keefe. Hunslet 30 out here with ball in hand, a little scamper from dummy half. Hunslet shifting left, Gaskell outside the right boot. Nisbet's back to Dill. Oh, he's done really well. Dealing with it, and he's off now. It's a foot race. I think he'll be caught. He'll need Morgan Smith. Now Smith, if he looks left, has got Former. If he looks right, he's got Jack Walker. He's going to kick back across. What a try this could be. It's a perfect bounce. It's a wonderful Oldham try. Down the middle, over to the right, over to the left. Luke Former got a kind bounce. Oldham have a brilliant second try. That was a cracker. Midway point of the first half. A brilliant break down the middle. Jack Walker took it on from Morgan Smith. And then the kick from right to left. Really kind bounce for Luke Forber. That's it. It's going to be a 12-0 lead because it's under the sticks. That was a cracker. Is that what I've been missing? That was a belter. I don't know how you defend that. And this should be no problem at all. From underneath the posts. And it's a 12-0
for
Oldham lead.
Luke Forber, converted by Morgan Smith. Bring the score to Oldham 12, Hunslet 0.
Well, this is all right, isn't it? 2 fine tries, 12 points to 0. The sun's out. Even managed to sneak back to my home city of Leeds. Now, can Oldham keep the foot on the pedal? That'll be what Alan Kilstraw will be hoping for. He's sat half a dozen seats to our left. Not heard him yet, which is always good news. This could be a tough hour for Hunslet if Oldham keep going at this pace. And I think they fancy it, you know, as Walker joins in again. He starts really well, joining in every attack. Ben O'Keefe with a good carry over the Oldham 40. Morgan Smith is there from dummy half. He's got Ashurst, first receiver inside him. Here is Tash. Goes to ground. Oh, and he's knocked on. He is knocked on. So I think that's his second knock on of the game so far. Just looking at the Oldham top try scorers while I've been away. Jake Bibby, out of action at the moment on 13, and then it's Ashurst on 12. So an opportunity for Tash today. Jack Walker there as well on 11. Spreading the tries round. Daz Sydney listening in Bergerac, France. Very nice, beautiful part of the world. Spent one of the happiest years of my life living in France, actually, when I was a student back in the day. Here come Hunslet then. A bit more pressure. So far, Oldham have been up to the task. Darcy Simpson in possession. They're 10 out, right side, and then back in field. It's a poor pass, it takes 2 bounces. Gaskell picks it up on the scoop, and Oldham have slid their defence nicely over to the right hand side. It's the last tackle, still 10 away. Gaskell lining up for a kick. Oh, and he goes back to Nisbet. They're targeting the Oldham man, and he's almost been pulled back behind his own post, but he's done well. That early error with the knock on, they kept going back to Nisbet, and he's not put a foot wrong since. Now to KP, listening in Benidorm. Here's Wildy. Here's Chaplow. I wonder if he's going to oblige with that try he's promised me today. Last tackle drilled down the middle off the outside of the boot by Morgan Smith. He just cut across it like a football volley out of the hands. Let's not talk about the football, although it was all right last night, wasn't it? Oh, Hunslet are away. Good cover defence by the fullback Walker had to be. They're going to get another set here, yeah. Ruck infringement. Back to 6. Tell you what, Oldham might find Hunslet scoring some points today. It's certainly been a really good defensive test so far. They're going to work again that left-hand side there, targeting the Oldham right edge of Ben Davis and Nisbet, which is interesting. Now from left to right, down the middle they come. Mo Agoro has only touched the ball a couple of times. He's hugging this near right-hand touchline. I think that was big Kevin Leroy who took the drive off the bench, the veteran Frenchman. A dab over the top, it's going to be taken in goal. That's a poor error. That's really poor from Hunslet. Is he going to let him have the quick time? He is. Now then, he's off. He won't be caught here. And Goro's after him. This will be interesting. Oh, Mo's got... Oh! And Former's dropped the ball. Well, he'd done the hard stuff. He glanced to the referee as if to say, can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? The referee said, well, I'm not chasing. Yes, of course you can have it. And he was away, and then Mo got interested, came inside. I think it was actually the fullback who got the tackle before Mo, and he's put the ball to ground, and we were gearing up for more excitement under the posts. Well, it's not been faultless, has it? I think we can say. Oldham have produced some good stuff, but there's also been a bit of that. That was interesting. I was just having a look at Mo on this near touchline thinking, does he fancy this chase? He did. But that could have been try number 3. As it is, the scoreboard reads Hunslet 0, visitors 12. Our stop clock has just ticked beyond 25 minutes. Hunslet making a couple of changes. Looks like Harvey Hallis, number 8, coming on. I think Owen Farnworth showing a bit of interest down on the running track as well. So it'll be good to see Owen back involved. Hi to Barry Trevor, or Trevor Barry, or Barry and Trevor. Welcome back. Hope you're better. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely getting back to myself. Thank you very much for your message. There's another high kick for Oldham to deal with, and again, Tom deals with it. Well, they're going to have to start targeting someone else, I would suggest. (12-0), 26 gone. Well, that'll help. Penalty, you could probably hear the shrill of the referee's whistle. It's Chaplow off, Farnworth on is the change. He wants to get back into the commentary as well, does Ted, he told me. So if he picks up an injury or two, you know he's making it up. That was a good stint. He's got through a lot of work. The big man, and it's really hot down there. We're in the shade with a bit of breeze up here at the back of the top tier in the main stand. Here come Oldham, drink water, nice delayed ball, Morgan Smith. Now this could be danger. Good fend as well. I like this setup for Oldham. They're 15 away, options left and right with Wildy. He goes left but then runs right, says come back inside me. Milner a bit slow to read that from his best mate. And it's the last tackle. What can Oldham produce? 10 out, central with Wildy. Drinkwater, first receiver left hand side. They're going to run it. Now then, oh, nice from O'Keefe. Former backs himself, dives for the corner and scores. His second on the last. Oldham have a third. And there's breathing room for the Roughyeds. That's 16 points to 0. Second try for Luke Forber. Just dived for the post. Ben O'Keefe did really well to feed him there. On Moagoro's side. And again, I would put that down to patience. Last tackle. Didn't appear a lot wrong with the Hunslet defensive line, but Oldham able to pick them apart from 10 out. And this is the toughest kick of the lot. He's nailed one from the right touchline, one from bang in front, and this is, I would say, 6 inches in from the near left wing for Morgan Smith. We're right behind it. He's taking it back 24 metres. We'll know pretty much as soon as he's kicked it, I think, and the Oldham fans in the tier beneath of us will tell you as well. It's a tough one, this. I'd say less than a 50-50 chance, but he's a good kicker. Here's Morgan. Oh, he struck that beautifully. What a kick that is. 18-0. And you won't see a goal kick sweeter than that one. Half an hour gone, 18-0.
Nice scorer for Oldham, Luke Forber, converted by Morgan Smith. Oldham 18, Hunslet 0.
Marie says, George, have you caught up with the women's results? Yeah, they're doing brilliantly. I have. I've been following them very, very closely. So good to see. I'm hoping when I can to start getting to their games as well. Fantastic to see the development of that side of the game. Now then, Hunslet have caught Oldham cold from the kick-off. It's been allowed to bounce and go into touch. Bit of miscommunication there. So I did say it wasn't error free. It hasn't been faultless, and there's another example of that, because it's Hunslet ball, 20 out, and another. Well, if Alan Kilshaw wanted a defensive test today, he certainly got it. Gaskell pops it up, and Hunslet come again. They must have had 4 or 5 full sets on the Oldham line here. Oh, nice. Oh, big hit. Have some of that. Ryan Lamond take a bow. Gaskell was it who went for the show and go? Lamond wasn't having any of it. He didn't buy it, he battered it. And I think he'll be tasting his breakfast for the second time today. He didn't miss. So, not only did Oldham survive, but they have the ball back within 2 seconds, and Ben O'Keefe, a few of you asking on the chat about other members of staff. I don't have any answers to your questions, by the way. I don't know. I haven't been around. I've obviously in close contact as much as I can with my own health with the club, but I don't know anything that's been going on behind the scenes. So I don't have those answers for you, I'm afraid. But great to be back here with you and enjoying this Oldham performance at 18 points to 0. Here's the other Forber, Tom Forber at hooker. That's a loose one. Jack Walker. It's the last tackle. Oldham is still in their own 40 here. O'Keefe, Drinkwater just stabs his left boot at it. Not the greatest set, that. From Oldham, and here come Hunslet with Charlie Graham bringing it back. I have enjoyed from afar seeing Jack Walker flourish and stay relatively injury free. I still remember Jack when he was coming through the ranks at Leeds, and the high hopes for him being the next superstar of Super League, and what a rotten run he had with injuries. But good to see him playing some sharp rugby league. Here come Hunslet. They're not going to give this up now, though. This is a game that Oldham are going to have to keep taking to Hunslet, who get another set of 6 hits, back to 0, another ruck infringement, and they're right under the sticks here. Oldham will want to keep them out. We're on 33 minutes gone. And there goes Charlie Graham again, wearing 27. Oldham are right back on their own line against another awful pass. Dear oh dear. Picked up by Kevin Leroy. That's nice though, and a gaping hole. He's trying to go right over the top of Jack Walker, who keeps him out, but there's going to be a hole if they can play it quick right side. They've got an overlap here. It's 3-on-2. Floated ball. Agoro will score. Mo Agoro gets his try, and you could see it coming. Hunslet deserved that. Jack Walker kept them out under the post. They had an overlap, and Mo Agoro, the former Oldham man, gets the try that he would have been very keen to score today, and it was a good finish from Mo too. Hunslet on the board. Hunslet 4, Oldham 18. So no 0 at half time. Alan Kilshaw scribbling in his notebook over to my left. Can't quite see what he's writing down, probably for the best. It was a good finish by Mo though, wasn't it? He still had to score that. Yeah, they tried to go over the top of Oldham down the middle, but it was the quick play of the ball that did the damage. Everyone had come in to try and stem the flow, and that left Forber exposed. That's a good kick as well from the touchline. That's a belter from Dan Abraham. And Hunslet have 6 back.
Right scorer for Hunslet, Mo Agoro, converted by Dan Abraham. Score, Hunslet 6, Oldham 18.
So 18-6 into the last 5 minutes of the first half as Oldham restart for the first time. Will Hunslet look to strike again before the break? I'm sure they'll try. As the Oldham fans find their voice again. Hi to Rachel Lamont. Morning, George. Good to hear from you. A bit late, but I had my daughter's wedding yesterday. That's great news, Rach. Hope it was a cracker. Hope it was a really good day for you and the family. Hi to Adam. Thanks for your message. Good to be back. And hello to everyone enjoying Chris's 50th birthday bash in Benidorm. High tester, well taken from Jack Walker, rose highest. Having a good game, Jack. Hi to Wendy Jeffrey. Thank you for your kind message as well. Can Oldham find another before the break, I wonder? They're 18-6 to the good here, 3 tries to 1. We're going to see another change. Is that Ewan Moore getting ready? Yes, it is. Matty Ashurst is having a breather. So Matty will get a slightly longer half time than the rest of his teammates. And Oldham are away, over halfway. Oh, it's just behind. And Hunslet get back, but they've got all the support over to this left-hand side. It's the last tackle. If they keep the ball moving, there's got to be a try here. Walker into the line, kicks early, that wasn't the play. Oldham had a 4-on-2, and here come Hunslet. Still going down this near side. There was a bit of panic there, there didn't need to be. There were 4 white jerseys on 2 on this near left-hand side, and now a penalty, Oldham offside, and I'm afraid this isn't a great end to the half, this. That should have been an Oldham try. Either the break first over on the right side, but certainly, even though it was the last tackle, Oldham had numbers stacking up left, and it didn't reach this near left-hand side. So, a couple of minutes before the break, we don't have an official clock, so we're just basically starting our stopwatch on our iPhone, so forgive us if we're a little bit out with the hooter. And we're in the top tier above the official timekeeper, so we can't hear him either. You'll hear the hooter where it sounds, but we reckon we've got about 90 seconds or so. But Hunslet are attacking the line. Oldham don't want to give another one away here, because suddenly it's game on. Here's Abraham again. Hunslet spinning into the tackle. Here he is again, the Hunslet number 7. Oh, what a kick. If he's onside, that's a try. Hunslet have another. It's given. Well, on first view, I thought he must be offside. There was 2 chasers. Is it big Kev Leroyer who's got it? Wow, well, Oldham were caught cold under the post. That'll be another 6. The dab through from Abraham. I'd like to see that again, the onside, offside. There was no problem at all with the grounding. It's a beautifully weighted little grubber kick through. But Kev Leroy is as old as me, so if he was behind the kicker, he's done really well there. And this is going to be 18-12 at half time. Underneath the posts, won't be any mistake here.
Try scorer for Hunslet, Kevin Leroyer, converted by Dan Abram. Hunslet back in it. Hunslet 12, Oldham 18.
So suddenly game on from 18-0. to 18-12. It was Leroy's try. And there won't be long left. We've reached 40 minutes on our own clock, so let's see how long there is to go. It's pumped over to the far side, taken on the full. Hunslet will be bouncing at this half-time scoreline. There we go. That's the last play. And into the sheds we go. What seems to be a formality for Oldham is now anything but. There's work to do. 3 tries. 2 for Luke Forber, 1 for Tom Nisbet. A response from Moagoro, and then Kevin Leroy right on the half-time hooter. Means it's game on in the South Leeds Stadium in the West Yorkshire sunshine. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back for the second half on Roughyeds TV. Oldham have not won this one yet. It's Hunslet 12, Oldham 18. Well, Oldham were back out very early. Hunslet are now back out as well and back in the game. From 18-0, 12 unanswered Hunslet points have given us a game here at the South Leeds Stadium. Oldham, remember, seeking a 15th consecutive win. Hunslet want to be the team to prevent that happening. And we're back underway. First carry was Lannon's. Oh, nice, right to left from Oldham, and with an immediate break through the line. Here we go. Opportunity knocks here. Scrambling defence. Hunslet still can't get there. Oldham one end of the field to within the 20. Drinkwater pops it up. Farnworth pumps the legs towards the post. Great chance for Oldham to strike right at the start of this second half. Tom Forber, Lannon, whose carry started this. Oldham are right on the line. They've gone right up the pitch. Oh, he's got to go on his own. Is he over? I think he's held up. No way through from dummy half from Tom Forber. Can Oldham find a way through in the first set of the second half? Right to left play, little kick through from Drinkwater. It's a nice bounce from Charlie Graham to take away, and Oldham come up dry. So here come Hunslet, trailing only by 6, offloaded backwards and behind everyone by Kevin Leroy. Score of the second try, it's going to be a gift. It's picked up by Morgan Smith. Hunslet made a howler there. Thrown backwards behind the line by Leroy, fumbled twice, gobbled up by Morgan Smith, who will not score an easier try in the remainder of his career. 4th try for Roughyeds. And that will ease any jitters around the South Leeds Stadium. And he went under the post too. So this will be a 6. Fourth successful conversion from Morgan Smith.
Try scorer for Oldham and converted by Morgan Smith.
Converts his own try.
Oldham 24.
24-12 Oldham's lead. Abraham sweeps one to this left wing, the right wing for Oldham, who are playing now from left to right as we look on in bright sunshine in South Leeds. That's Bailey Liu. Oh, a bit of afters with Kevin Leroy. And Bailey just gave him a little tap. Some running repairs for Ben Davis down on the near touch line too. Here's Forber, he's made a difference. Another dart, he's got Drinkwater with him. Can he go all the way? He won't be caught. Forber's break. JD in support. Oldham have 2 in 2 minutes. Class from the ruck from Forber. Drinkwater was on his left. And he went in unopposed. This will be 6 more. So that should be another 6 under the post. Here's Morgan Smith. Attempt 5, successful conversion 5.
Oldham, Josh Drinkwater, conversion by Morgan Smith.
And whatever Alan Kilshaw said at half-time has had the desired effect. Oldham were out early for the second half and have scored 12 points in the first 5 minutes of it.
Winning ticket in the half-time draw. Ticket number 14584. Ticket number 14584. Collect your prize from the office at the end of the game. Score now, Hunslet 12, Oldham 30.
And Hunslet have to kick off again. Where's Dan Abram going to have to go this time? He's same, he's gone into the corner. It's taken by the try scorer Smith, and here's Tom Forber, who's made a real impact since coming on for Matty Wildy. Well, we've seen the steam train go past in the background. Are Oldham going to get ahead of steam up now? Forber again, comes inside. Milner now attacking the line, powering and pumping the legs and driving 3 Hunslet shirts with him. Eventually they dump him on the deck. Oldham over halfway with Forber, Smith, and now Jack Walker. Delayed ball, Ben Davies, who's been kept really quiet today. Oh, well, he's offloaded, but surely he was held. I think the ref's going to allow him to go back and play the ball. Didn't hear the count. So Ben Davies will play this. Oh, and they're going to come skinny side with Walker. Morgan Smith was expecting, oh, it's knocked on. That was a mess from Oldham. Not sure what that was, but it's turned over and Hunslet will regain possession and then get a penalty. And the Oldham, oh, and then a bit of dissent. Well, that's unforgivable. I didn't see who that was. I turned away. But someone in an Oldham shirt has said something to the referee which is unforgivable. So that penalty is now further 10 metres up the pitch, and Hunslet, who are defending their line, are now tapping on halfway. And that will infuriate Alan Kilshaw. It's gifted position and possession back to Hunslet. Lannon getting through a bit of work with Ben Davies. Oldham need to react to that ill discipline. Because here come Hunslet down the middle. Farnworth in the tackle. Helped out again by Ben Davies, who stuck around in the pack there. Kevin Leroy must have been, yeah, it was forward. It looked forward. Leroy was in front of the passer. And Oldham have been quite fortunate. Whenever they've come up with a bit of ill discipline or an error, Hunslet have gifted one back.
Thank you for today's match sponsor, Jonathan's Group, and the match ball sponsor, Flash Delivery.
So it's going to be Oldham ball, and we have had 9.5 minutes or so of this second period. It was 18-12 at the break. It's now 30 points to 12. Chaplow and Wildy are warming up in blue bibs on the near running track. Simon Finnegan down there with Martin Ellsworth and the coaching team on the touchline. Here's Ben Davis looking for the ball and offloading. Forber gets it away. And again the referee said go back and play it. Tackle complete, approaching halfway. Well, that's an awful pass, but well picked up on the bounce and spinning out of the tackle is Smith. Now a 2-on-1. Davis draws the defender and Nisbet will score. So often you see a poor pass yield a try. It was picked up on the single bounce, which wasn't the intention. Morgan Smith with the pickup and spin took Hunslet's defensive line out of the equation. Ben Davis drew the last man and Nisbet runs in his second of the game, and Oldham have their third of the second half, 34 points to 12. So funny how often that happens. The poor pass becomes a good pass. No one's expecting the bounce. Takes the defensive line a moment to react. If the pickup is good, as you saw it was from Smith, then it creates an opportunity, and that's what presented itself. A 2-on-1 on this near side. As soon as the ball was picked up on the half volley, Oldham were able to exploit that opportunity and score. Davis delayed the ball, drew the winger. Nisbet had a clear run through from 30 metres away. And Morgan Smith's got another easy one under the posts. 6 from 6. Hunslet 12, Oldham 36.
By Morgan Smith. Score Hunslet 12, Oldham 36.
This is much more like it. Keep your messages coming, by the way. I'll get to them in a moment. And once again, thank you for your kind messages, not only today, but over the last few months. As I've been away, it was very nice of the fan base to reach out and be supportive as I got my health back on track. So thank you again for that. Hunslet are going to kick off again. And now can Oldham keep this intensity up? Short kick-off. Well, it's not gone 10. It's picked up by Oldham anyway. Bailey Lew's got it. It was borderline actually in the air. Only has to go 10 in the air. And it bounced about 7 metres away. But well, there's something going on between Bailey Liu and Kevin Leroy, you know, because every time those two tackle each other, there's pushing and words. Don't know if Bailey's just very good at French. That's a high shot. Oldham are going to get. Oh, now Bailey's in there again. There's something boiling. Again, it was Leroy in there, and Bailey came running enough, and he doesn't need to do that. The ref's going to have a word. Yes, he is. I've been watching that the last few minutes. There's something simmering between those two. It was a Leroy high shot on someone else, but he certainly didn't need to run in and react like he did. And that's what the referee's saying. Morgan Smith will find touch, and another opportunity. Can we keep the points flowing? Tap on the 30 from Ben Davis. Tom Forber is having a great spell at hooker. Adam Milner in those neon yellow boots. Forber again the dummy half. 3 outside him, everyone else back left. Smith pops it up. McKinney back on. And the white leg strapping almost looks like he's got white tights on. Oh, nice. Little grubber kick to himself from Forber. Hunslet will just shuffle it behind and they'll have to drop out. It's a bit of a siege at the moment. More pressure coming. Hello to Jack. Hello to Ian as well. Great to have you back with our Mighty Club, George. Thanks for having me, Ian. Great to be back. Hi, Bernie. Fantastic to hear your voice. Thank you, mate. Short kick-off again. Oh, really good take. Nisbet's had a good game. He's on a hat-trick, and that was a really good take. Ben Davis, McKinney. Yeah, there'll be some choices for the man of the match. Here come Oldham. Drinkwater. Crowd wanted a forward pass. Farnworth it was. Quick play. Former. Smith. Oh, and a knock on. Ben O'Keefe. He was only 5 out. Could have been a try. Not so. Are we still doing the man of the match fans vote? Well, we'll do one for you tonight. That was always basically me and Sean Long having a chat after the game and then giving you 4 options to vote from on social media. Let's bring that back. I'll have a chat with Killer after the game and we'll get 4, shortlist of 4 for you to vote on social media. In the meantime, Hunslet have a bit of possession. Hello to Martin. Welcome back, George. Good to hear your voice. Good to be able to use my voice, to be honest with you. It's been gathering dust at home. Oh, Nisbet's let it bounce. Oh, twice. Oh, 3 times. What's going on here? Walker taps it behind and out of nowhere, Oldham are going to have to drop out. What happened there? I think he must have lost it in the sun. Been talking about Nisbet for man of the match and then he got nowhere near that high kick. It was a fiendish spiral bomb, but missed the first bounce, had another crack at it, got nowhere near it, and then ultimately Jack Walker had to tap it behind. Oh, well, short kick off from Oldham. Oh, no, it's worked, and leaping like the salmon he is, Ben Davis is off. Beautiful. I hear that's been a trend this season, and good to see that Air Davis is still in operation. So from the dropout, Oldham now 40 out from the Hunslet line. Farnworth rolls up the sleeves, wants an offload here, goes to ground. The clock is, well, our clock is saying 57.5. What's happened here? Well, the referee is saying there was a ruck infringement, but going back and saying just play the ball. A few fans are getting a bit restless with the match official. Here's Bailey Liu with a strong carry, 10 away Oldham, right side. Forber only has Ben Davis and Nisbet outside him. I'm sure he'll come left. Wildy's back out there. Drinkwater with it. So we've got 2 hookers out there now. It was Adam Milner who came off. Now then, floated kick. Can Nisbet take this? No, it's over him. The bounce is back if it's going to stay in field, and Hunslet will have to start right in the corner, so not a bad end to the set. Hunslet want a penalty. Oh dear, they're going to get a penalty. Piggy back up the pitch for Hunslet.
Today's attendance, 858. Thank you for your support.
If you didn't hear that, the official attendance given by Hunslet, 858. Big hit, Nisbet. Forces the knock on. And Oldham have the ball back and the Roughyeds players high five. As the clock ticks towards the final 20. Hi Steve in Lanzarote. Good to have you with us, my friend. And thank you to all listening today and who've continued to support the club through what's been some tough times while I've been away. I know the boys, Casey, Guy, in my absence, have done the best to keep everything as moving as freely as we can. Credit to them. Here come Oldham. Ben O'Keefe delays the ball. How can Forber get away from Agoro? Now Agoro hits him hard. Oldham are 10 out. O'Keefe. Walker. It's popped up by Morgan Smith. Forber again. Hunslet just about keeping Oldham out here, but they're right on the line. Will Forber go on his own? He's got Farnworth behind him, and then Drinkwater, and even further behind he's got Smith. Now a 2-on-1. Davis, beautiful. Can Nisbet pick it up? No. Oh, if the pass finds Nisbet, he's got a hat-trick. It went under him, bounced a couple of times under his grasp and went into touch. So it remains Hunslet 12, Oldham 36. Tries scored in this order, starting in the first half. Nisbet, Luke Forber ×2, replies from Mo Agoro and Kevin Leroyer, and then second half, Morgan Smith, Tom Forber and Tom Nisbet with his second. Big hit from Nisbet again. Oh, it's JT, I beg your pardon. Sorry, I can't read my writing. JD, not JT. You can tell I've been away. Drinkwater was the man supporting. I think I need to remember how to write. Can't read what I've written myself. But anyway, 6 tries to 2, 36 points to 12. Last tackle on halfway. Gaskell with a high hanging kick. Walker claims, then goes to ground just inside the Oldham 40. We'll bring you the on the hooter reaction. I'll be down on that pitch just as swiftly as my old legs allow. Celebrated a very quiet 48th birthday last week at Lytham Festival, actually, watching the Pet Shop Boys, which I enjoyed very much. There's Matty Wildy offloading the tackle. Oldham keeping it alive here. Jack Walker senses something. Now a little step. Oh, more still going. Oh, he's flattened someone there. Oldham 10 out. It's the last tackle though. Ben Davis is yelling for it to be brought over to this right-hand side. Smith straightens up, offloads out the back. No one was expecting that. Ben Davis was screaming for a kick. He wants to try today. Not this time. Hi to Carol. Not able to join us here today, but we'll be there next week. Yeah, join us at Boundary Park next week. Stuart asking for a boundary line. Yeah, I'm aware that a lot of obviously our regular boundary lines and our regular training ground features with the players, with me being poorly, I haven't been there. We'll try and get operationally back to how it was as soon as we can, and I know a lot of you want to hear from the new guys, the new owners, the board, the directors. I'll have to ease myself back, so be patient. We'll try and do what we can. But I want things media-wise as good as they can be, so leave it with me. We've got about 17 minutes to go here. It's 36-12. Mo Agoro with a bit of room. Off goes Mo. Drags 3 white jerseys with him. Last tackle. Gaskell. Where's he going to go? He's just put one up to Nisbet again. Well, he went up too early and he's dropped it. He jumped too early there. You could see what was going to happen. He had 2 yards, did Tom. As a lot of wingers do in the modern game to try and draw, I don't know, draw the penalty perhaps for a contact in the air. He jumped early. Now I feel, and I've said this a lot, when the wingers jump too early, it's asking for a knock on. I don't know if it's something that gets in a winger's mind when you can see a chaser of thinking, if I go up early, he can't tackle me. But the flip side of that is what we saw there. That should have been a comfortable take, and it was a knock on. And Oldham have gifted a scrum on the 10. And here, oh, a massive mistake. Hunslet have come up with another. Now Luke Forber's on a run and on a hat-trick. Doesn't quite get away, but gets over halfway. McKinney down the middle. Don't need to rush this, Oldham. Owen Farnworth is off. Chaplow is back on. Bailey Lou running in fields. Oldham set up in a central position, 20 out, with Josh Drinkwater. McKinney, short ball, Matty Wildy, good fend from Wildy. Oh, a step from Matty Wildy. Oh, the old man. My old brother. To the right of the post, a fend and a dart. He still got it. Wildy's try. And Oldham hit 40. Seventh Oldham try. And Matty Wildy. Where did he pull that one from? And it's the Oldham fans in fine voice. It's another kick under the post. This is going to be 42. It's going to be 7 converted tries, this. Great second half. Someone asking, why do you come back with a Roughyeds exclusive, an interview with 2 prominent rugby league fans, Mr. Speaker and the new Prime Minister? Well, you say that. I actually know both Lindsay Hoyle and Andy Burnham pretty well. When I worked at the BBC, Andy Burnham was a regular at Media City, and being a rugby league fan, when I was the voice of rugby league in that building, he always made a point of picking me out on the other side of the office, greeted me like a long lost friend, and wanted to talk rugby league with me. So I do know Andy Burnham, and through a bit of work I've been doing at Warrington, I know Lindsay Hoyle as well, because he's a regular at Warrington Wolves. He's a big Warrington fan. So leave it with me. Something tells me Andy Burnham might have a few things on his to-do list.
Try scorer for Oldham, number 9 Matty Wildy.
But it's not out of the question.
Number 6 Morgan Smith. And the score Hunslet 12, Oldham 42.
Another short kick-off. That might be straight into touch, you know it is. Could see that. Straight into touch. So Oldham are going to get the ball back. He does support Lee. What does he know about rugby league if he supports Lee? I tell you what, don't say that. The Leopards are looking good at the moment. Did you not watch them the other night, Ian? They looked good. Yeah, I'm in a very strange position at the moment as we briefly talk politics in a lull in play, to know 2 Prime Ministers. The other one I'll whisper. I've probably told you this story before. Liz Truss. I know Liz Truss very well because her brother was my best mate at school, Chris, and he's still one of my best mates. Yeah, bet you didn't expect to hear that today, did you? Spent a lot of my youth in the Truss household, and it was a very liberal family as well. Anyway, enough of that. Here come Oldham. Drinkwater with a play. How did we get on to talking about that? Let's get some more points. 42-12. I think Tom Forber's been brilliant. Morgan Smith's after this. Good chase, but Hunslet have it 5 metres away. Gene says, Warrington fan, Lindsley Hoyle. Yes, he is. So is Stuart Pearce. How about an interview with him? Well, funny you should say that. I'm actually good friends with Stuart Pearce. This is turning into name drop hour. Let's talk about something else. When I'm working at Warrington in my other job, I watch them with Stuart Pearce because I'm from Leeds. He wants to talk about Leeds United. He's a lovely man, Stuart Pearce. So I will be seeing him quite soon as well. I think we've exhausted most of my celebrity friends. Actually, no, I've got another one for you. We'll do that in a minute. Hunslet have possession. It's Gaskell. He's going to run it on the last. Gaskell with a little scamper. Oh, he's drilled onto himself, but it's a good take. And Luke Forber gets it up to 40. What have we got on the clock? About 10 minutes left. Lindsay's dad used to be chairman of the former Chorley Rugby League Club. I didn't know that. Garbage Vid says you have an amazing background, George. I tell you what, you don't know the half of it. People keep asking me to write a book, but it would have to be so heavily legaled that I've decided to wait until I've got a few more chapters to write. Here's Chaplow. I think someone should interview you on the boundary line, says Tim. Yeah, maybe. One day. Bailey Liu takes the tackle. Here's Morgan Smith. Chaplow. Last tackle. Oh, I've lost my notes. Forber. Let's go for a walk and pick up my notes. Goes high. It should be Hunslet ball, and it is. The chase is good. Martin says, I'm sure knowing the people you've name dropped doesn't make you a bad person, George. No, you're probably right. I just can't remember how we got on to talking about this during a rugby league commentary. You can tell I haven't left my house much in the last 5 months, can't you? Finally got a chance to talk. Great to be back with you. 42-12. Someone else saying another 6 points to make it 48 to celebrate my 48th birthday. Yeah, that'd be nice. Here come Hunslet though, they could still do a bit of damage. It's been a very professional second half performance this from Alan Kilshaw's men. Oh, and, well, that's an awful option on the last. It's a panic kick from Hunslet, and it's Cam Berry, I think it was, who picked out Forber, who's off again. Now then, this could be the hat-trick try. It's a 2-on-1. He's got Moagora back with him. He might have to give it. It's got Wildy with it. Oh, Wildy could have been in for a brace. Back to 0, 20 out with Morgan Smith. Bailey Liu powering his way over. You won't stop him from there. Very half-hearted from Hunslet. And Oldham have try number 8. And that was really easy. If it wasn't Bailey, it was someone else. It was the break from, it was Luke Forber, wasn't it? Moagoro got across, couldn't quite get it away to Wildy. But from the next play, left to right. And Bailey Liu, he had options outside him. He had Ben Davis and Nisbet, who would have liked it for his hat-trick. But he took it himself. And it's not a gimme, this one. He's not missed one yet. But this is on the mark, if you can envisage it, 10 metres in from the touchline. He's taking it back 20 metres, so a decent enough angle for Morgan Smith. Got a good chunk of the post to go at here, but we've seen these missed. No mistake at all. It's not going to miss today, and it is. Hunslet 12, Oldham 48.
Oldham, number 27, Bailey Liu, and converted by Morgan Smith. And the score, Hunslet 12, Oldham 48.
"48 points scored for George's 48th birthday. I can't wait until he's 90. I don't think I'll be doing this when I'm 90. Well, you never know, do you? Jeff is the nobody you don't know. You'd be surprised. What was the other name I was going to drop? Oh yeah, the actor Ralph Little. I'm playing football with him next week. He's in a play at the Lowry Theatre in Salford. He's a good footballer, Ralph. I still play at my ripe old age of 48, and he's asked me every city he's taking his tour to at the moment. He's touring the UK with his with his play, he's asking for a game of football in every town or city he visits. So he's asked me to get a team together to play him on, I think it's this Friday afternoon. So I'll be playing against Ralph Little on Friday. So I'll have some tales from that no doubt on Sunday. Here come Oldham again. It's going to be another try. It's Morgan Smith this time down the middle, and Oldham are running right. Half century up. Oldham running hot. Cannot stop scoring. And that was under the sticks too. So that will be 9 from 9, I would suggest. Smith second. So we've got 3 players on true tries, haven't we? Smith and the 2 wingers. I've still got about 5 minutes to go. Been a really good second half this, from 18-12. A demolition job. Morgan Smith 8 from 8, and another one underneath the posts. No mistake, hammers that onto the running track behind.
Try and converted by number 6, Morgan Smith. And
so around about 4 minutes to go.
Oldham 54.
54-12. Chris asking, is there still time for Ted? Well, it might have to be a length for the fielder off the kick return. But something tells me that, well, I mean, they can go short. I don't think a short kick-off is getting Hunslet back in this game. So as we tick into the last few minutes, it's another professional job done from Oldham. Alan Kilshaw has seen enough. He's back down there on the touchline. And I'll thank you now for your interaction, your listenership, if that's a word, and your lovely messages today. I'll be honest, I did have a bit of anxiety about coming back after so long, but it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it, so thank you. And I hope to see some friendly faces at Boundary Park soon. Morgan Smith takes that off the first bounce. Oldham aren't done here. Ben O'Keefe will want to try. A little step left to right, up to the 40. Oh, it's another poor pass on the bounce, picked up by Drinkwater this time, not making it easy for themselves. Is that Farnworth back out there as well? Tom Forber, that is, has had a really good long stint. This looks good actually with the 2 9s on together. Morgan Smith drilling one towards Mo Agoro, who takes it on the 3rd or 4th bounce. Mo brings it back. So final throws of this one. Oldham 54 up, 54-12 up, I beg your pardon, and heading for 15 wins. That club record, remember, 22. But at one point, looked dicey this, at 18 points to 12, but a very professional second half job. Now then, Hunslet with a half break, over halfway, it's the last tackle. Grubber kick through, Walker's watched it. Oh, easily evades the lead chaser. Well, our stopwatch has a minute or so left, so there might be a shade more than that. Oh, and Oldham have dropped the ball, and I think Mackenzie Turner's got a try here. Unforced error from Oldham, and 2 former Roughyeds on the sheet. Mackenzie Turner gobbled up the loose ball. And it's a 3rd for Hunslet. So 54-16 with a kick to come, and that'll probably be the final play. Well, I'll get myself from back row of this top tier onto pitch level as soon as I can, and then through the digital wizardry of Mr. Casey Smith, we will have those Hooter interviews and the thoughts of the head coach online for you as soon as we can. They will be live at the latest on the coach journey back, even before. We'll try and turn those around so you get all the best reaction as soon as we can. Looks like Hunslet's got the last points of the game now. Here's Dan Abram. Oh, he sliced it. He has sliced it. So 2 from 3.
Try for Hunslet.
And it's Hunslet 16. Oldham 54, and that should do us. So thank you all for listening in advance. As soon as the hooter sounds, I'll be sprinting down to get some reaction to Oldham's 15th consecutive victory. And Josh Drinkwater is in no rush at all to restart. Looking for touch, actually. Almost finds it. Skips up off the third bounce, and here come Hunslet. Final possession you would expect to the game. So 9 tries to 3 in Oldham's favour as Kevin Leroy goes. Looking for Bailey Liu one last time. Oh, and they're at it again, these two. I don't know what's going on with those two. That's been going on all match. He went looking for him. He could have picked one of 13 men to run at then, and he went looking for him. Now, the touch judges are, it would be a shame if this was going to end up with cards, but those two have been at it. So, listen to the music they're playing here as well. Bit of handbags, nothing more. Oh, it's going to be a penalty against Bailey. Well, a bit of a comedy end to what's been a very entertaining game. Oh, and another penalty given away. What? That's been given away by Hunslet. Well, maybe the heat is getting to these players down there. If they really wanted to rub it in, Oldham could go for 2 here. I don't know how long's left, only the ref does. Morgan Smith's put it right in the corner here. So however many plays here, Oldham are going to tap from 10 out. Oh, Ben Davies taps to himself. No one bought that, I'm afraid. Oh, and it's been knocked down twice. Oh, they were offside anyway. Well, it's a comedy end to this game. I think everyone's forgotten how to play rugby league the last 2 minutes. It's like a kids' game. Kids who've never been coached. Now they tear down the middle. Has he got one up his sleeve for us? Go on, big man. Just short. Right under the sticks though, Ted. 4-man and another try. And it's Owen Farnworth with the 10th try of the game. And there was no one with him. Ted did the donkey work. Farnworth got the walk in. and Oldham are going to hit 60. It's going to be 10 converted tries. Kick to come, but we're going to finish here. Hunslet 16, Oldham 60. Smith just to the left of the post. No mistake at all, flags are up. Referee calls time off, so we still have a bit of action left. Hunslet 16, Oldham 60. Must be in the final seconds here.
Oldham try converted by Morgan Smith, number 6, and score Hunslet 16, Oldham 60.
Oh, well taken from the restart by Morgan Smith. Oldham not switching off here. The game's done. Matty Wilde is sauntering back into the line, but the players now waiting for the final hooter. Unless we get a line break here. One fan to our right shouted, "I've got dinner to get back to," but Oldham may be seeking a try number 11 here. There is the hooter. A very professional job done as Oldham make it 15 on the spin, 10 converted tries. Thanks for listening, see us, and hopefully see you at Boundary Park next week. It's finished here in South Leeds. Hunslet 16, Oldham 60.